Hello everyone, Ricky here. It's time for the Defense Special Agent Easy Points tutorial. And I will tell you right now, yes, this is very much so easy points. If you can execute everything that's in this video, 124 was achieved in 1 or 2 days by myself and a lot of other people, but I specifically got 124 in about a day or two, and it's worth 88 points as we speak. So if you can just execute this, not even at 124 pace, but just a bit slower, you'll get a lot of points on this stage. And this strat is very consistent. You should be able to nail it and just get a completion with it. So let's just jump right into it. Defense Special Agent.
Well, I guess in PD or maybe.
Oh, I have the voice call on this one. I guess I'll keep it muted for now. I don't think we'll need any audio cues. I guess I will turn it back on once we get to the part in the cinema where you want to cut. So basically, I think on every difficulty on defense, you want to cut on. They should keep you away from mirrors. Nervous. You can cut a little bit. So listen up here. And then when the other, yeah, so you want to cut after nervous, basically. If you're kind of unsure, you can cut in the middle of the sentence, but it's basically for the lift timing. And so the run begins. So the first thing you want to do is you want to be in right strafe. You want to turn really hard at the start because the strafe line is kind of it's very laggy, and it's just like you kind of don't start in a very good spot. You have to get around a wall immediately as the level starts. So first thing you want to do, you want to squeeze into this elevator. And as you can see, I kind of barely made that, which is cinema timing dependent. So if you want to make it every time, you want to cut like in the middle of nervous or before nervous. So you get up, you use combat boost. Now, I don't necessarily have like a visual cue for this one. I just kind of I kind of look at either the timer or like how far the elevator's up. I think on Ace's 45 on Agent, he has like a visual cue in the wall that he looks for. But basically, just when the elevator is halfway up, you want to use one instance of combat boost. You want to pop combat boost once. And then you want to kill this guy right here and kill this guy right here. You want to kill them pretty fast. That was actually kind of slow on my end. But if you kill these guys too slow for the hostage takers, Grimshaw will drop the Devastator instead of this woman right here. So you want to make sure that you're aiming kind of high and you only hit the 3 burst like that. So you want to stand kind of like where I am right here. You want to run a little bit to the left of her and then just like spam A in a rhythm to cycle between the weapons to quick draw the Devastator. And as soon as you hear thanks, that's when you want to pause. So listen here. Right there. So you can hear that I pause. I'm sorry about the voice call. I forgot that I had this in the video, but it shouldn't matter too much. So you want to pause and you want to pull out the Devastator and turn high res on. Now, I will say this. You want to select the Devastator again, not just to quick draw it, but occasionally, even if you select the Devastator, the laser likes to come out. So you can see here, I see the lasers coming out and I pause for the Devastator, and then I pause again to quick draw it out. Now, for the dev shots, Lake Demon made a very nice video for this, so I'm going to just pull that up right now. It is very good, and he just yeah, I'll just play it right now. See up as you kill both the guards, so you can approach the hostage from this angle. You can see he's a little bit to the right. That works too. I'm a little bit more to the left, but it doesn't matter all that much. It's probably better to do what Lake Demon does in this one. So you want to cycle here, and then he's looking up all the way, but he's specifically doing this to show you where to aim and where to do these shots. So I'll just play this out. So he says you want to line up. Yeah, line up with this wall. And so you want to aim right at this crosshair up here. Yep, this one right here. And you want to have the regular grenade launcher out. And it'll bounce off the wall and it'll kill one of the hostage takers. Now you want to hold right strafe for like a little bit, like that. And then you want to aim like down here, which he does show as well. So you want to aim like a bit lower. So he does aim a little bit too high on this one, but it actually still got him on this run. So that's it for that part. Let's go back to my run. You can see on my run, I aim exactly on that, move a little bit to the right, and then aim right there. That was a very good second shot. So now that you've done that, you want to make your way down here, and then you want to shoot this wall. Now, when you're shooting this wall, you want to do the dev shots very fast because the combat boost needs to run out at the exact same time as you are starting to shoot this wall. The angle is kind of tough for this one because you want to be shooting the pillar, and you're I recommend coming at it kind of wide, so you want to start like coming from here, because otherwise you'll slide off the glass like this. Like if I was in this strafe for like another second, I would probably slide off the glass. But luckily, I clip right out with the high res and all the lag and everything, so you just warp through that. And you want to react to that as soon as you can. I didn't react super well on this run because if you react early, you don't get stuck on the wall on the left here. So as soon as that happens, you wanna turn high res on. I think I mismenued a little bit there. Turn high res on, and then you want to do this clip. This is actually the first clip you do on Perfect Agent. So if you want to play PA first to get this clip down, even though this clip is very easy, that's what you do. So you want to open this door, you turn back around, and there's a very convenient like invisible wall on the left, so you don't have to worry about like sliding off this wall too much. I would just fiddle around with this. There's nothing else to it than just shoot at this wall. It's super easy, and if you just keep holding strafe, you'll get like stuck on the air like that for half a second, like that, and then you'll land like right here. So perfect, like nothing to it. So you open this, you press that gun. That can be kind of tricky. I missed that glass a little bit, but that can also be kind of tricky. I'll just play this again. This button can be tricky. You want to make your way back up in right strafe, hit the glass. This guy is very much in your way, so you want to like try to avoid him as the best of your ability. Now, all these buttons are actually mashable, so you don't have to time it. And there's a button right here on this wall on my right. It's right here. So you want to, run past it, mash B as you're running past this, and then hit B on this door. This guy really trolled me on this run. He can be there a lot of the time. So just, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. Just kind of hope he is in there and make your way around him to the best of your ability. I think you can kill him. If you kill him, it doesn't matter too much. I don't think you fail any objectives. Like, he is a part of the institute or whatever, but it doesn't matter too much. Last button is here. You mash that. You turn into here. Don't get stuck on the guards. You don't actually... So I make a little mistake here. I go left around this box. You want to go right around it. It's very minor, but it saves a little bit of time. And you want to make your way here. Now, you want to pop combat boost around this blue line. So yeah, right here. You want to get combat boost back out. Get the Devastator. And then you plant a wall hugger at the... right here. The reason you do that is because there's a piece of glass behind you that you want to blow up, and you want that to be blown up when you come back around this way later. So I just look down a lot just for the lag reduction. Pull out the AR. And if you open this and it says objective 2 complete, you're in good shape, and you can gun straight for the PC. If it doesn't say objective 2 complete, you can kill a guard if he's in a very convenient spot with the Devastator or the AR, and sometimes objective 2 will complete that way. It's just kind of slow, but again, you can get points that way still. Also, be very careful right here. There's a K7 guard on the right here that can blast you. You can hear... I'm probably excited at this point because it completed. So you wanna hit this console, and then you want to start cycling between the weapons. I didn't quite do that on this run, but that's basically just to pull the RCP 120 out as quick as you can, because you can die from the K7 guards coming out of this room. They can block you, and they can really do a lot of damage. So once this gun is out, you can switch to the second function when the ammo's like halfway up, so you got to be aware of that. You can't use the second function immediately. There's a bit of a delay on it. But you want to hold B and then press Z. and that'll activate the cloaking device. And so the guards behind you won't kill you, or if any guards are coming from here. So they won't be in your way. So now you want to go through the glass that you broke right here. Switch to right strafe. And then, so I pull out the data uplink here because just so I don't have to sit through the RCP-120 reload animation. That was just a good call. You don't actually have to pull it out that early. You can pull it out like all the way over here, like at this line, like a little bit past this blue line. If there's guards here and you want to make sure you get past them, like, you know, easily, you just want to take that reload animation, just pull out that data uplink a lot later. So I pull it out here. And you want to wait for a certain dialogue to come up before you start the uplink. And I'll tell you what it is. So hopefully I'm not talking too much or somebody else is talking too much. And go. Yes, okay, I got. Yeah, so you can hear it right there. It's about a second after you get this line right here, like as soon as this goes away. So you can see it went away at like 1:06:80, and I start uploading like about a second and a half later. I probably could have started it a little bit earlier, but I just wanted to play it safe on this run. Go. Yeah. And when I heard things are desperate, they planted the bomb, I knew that this was on pace, because this message will pop up after the data uplink is done, and you'll waste a bunch of time at the end. So you want this message to pop up before, like, while you're hacking this thing. So just wait that second or 1.5 seconds before that message goes away, and then start the uplink. This part is kind of tricky. You want to look around. So you can see I'm pause buffering a lot. That's just because I'm looking around where the blondes or the guards are. So there's no going left around is better. There's no going right around is better. It's basically just whatever you find, like where you see there's less guards. So I can see that right now there's 2 guards up here, and I think this Mr. Blonde will probably kill me if I go around the right. So I chose to go around the right because this guard was probably shooting at me, and I was scared of him, this guard right here. So I went around here, and you want to wait for the that sound. As soon as you get that sound, that means the uplink's complete. And the reason I'm not like a little bit further away is because it's a set time for when the hacking completes and when the level fades out. It's something about 8 seconds. So you want to pull out the RCP-120 yet again.
You got so lucky with the Mr. Blonde.
And then you want to pull out the cloaking device. My door was open here, luckily. But yeah, you just want to open that door. Hopefully no guards are in your way. You watch out with getting stuck. You can get stuck like right here on this left part. Even if you open the door, you'll get stuck on it. So just watch out with that. And now you want to do one last thing before the level fades out. So there's an explosion that will probably lose you a few tenths if you let that explosion play out. It probably also will make the timer more likely to round up because of the explosion. So you want that sound to go away. And you do that by pause buffering a bunch. So you can hear it's right there. It might be 124. I really wish it was. So you wait until that starts, and then you sit in the pause for about 5 or 6 seconds. You let that play out. You unpause, and you don't have to keep pausing. I don't know why I did that. You wait it out, and about 0.6, 0.7 later, it completes, and there you go. That's Defense Special Agent. Kind of a complicated level. Like, there's a lot going on, but it is actually a lot of fun. Like, this strat in particular is a lot more fun than Defense is notoriously like my least favorite stage in the game, actually, especially on Agent. But as soon as I started playing for this strat on Essay, I realized this is actually kind of fun. And the strafing in the basement for all the buttons, really, really fun. And all the combat boosting's like kind of high nerves. And it's really, really fun to just like have a lot of time to think about what you're doing and things like that. So just keep rewatching stuff. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm not super good at making tutorials, but I just want everybody to be able to play this game with some easier strats to start out and get some nice points. And yeah, just make sure that you kill the guards nicely, watch the cinema or cut the cinema at the right time, kill the guards with 3 shots each. Study the dev shots and the Lake Demon video. It is on the forums in the tutorials thread if you want to check it out again, or you can watch this video again with where I included it. So get the shots. Be fast enough for the warp. I guess another thing for the glass is it can close on you, so you can press B on it if it starts closing on you. You don't want the glass to be closing, you want it to be open. That's something I forgot. Clip's pretty easy, nothing too much there. Nail all the buttons. Hopefully not get stuck like me. Pop, just switch to the right weapons at the right time. And just cloak at the right time, and then most importantly, upload at the right time. About 1.5 seconds after this goes away. It might be a second, but just play it safe, I'd say. You just want to hear that message that I got. The things are desperate, they've planted a bomb. And then buffer the last explosion, and there you go. That's Defense SA. So, thanks everyone, and good luck on your endeavors.